Hello and welcome to our commentary track on Godzilla's Revenge. I'm Alex.
I'm Fat Baggy Unicorn.
I'm Kaiju X.
And I'm Nagoda.
And this is apparently the worst movie ever made, according to has-beens.
They haven't seen Morbius.
Godzilla, Manila, Gabra. Big long word.
Bro does
Hey,
not
look,
know
stock
how to go over
footage.
3 syllables.
Thank gosh we're watching the dub, right?
Oh fuck, I just remembered how bad this song is in the subbed.
Yeah.
Guys, we need to switch over to the dubbed.
No, wait.
Dang,
That's
can't
like the
believe
one
this.
thing
They're
that I
spoiling the
prefer.
best part of the movie right here already.
We're already interrupting each other. We haven't done this in a year and we're already doing it. I'm killing you. I'm killing myself. Then I am going to Toho as a ghost and I'm demanding a remake of this movie beat for beat, but it's the -1 Godzilla design.
Dude, I already missed the sweet jazz intro of the dub.
Yeah, I think Crime Fiction is the name of the dub song. Friggin' yeah, no, like I get what it's going for here with Monster March, but I do kind of have that stronger preference for Crime Fiction. There's just that jazz is such a tone setter. And it just works really well, all things considered. It's actually one of the few genuine positives I can give the dub. So yeah, no, that's our dub trivia. Crime Fiction, which every
Wow.
American Godzilla fan should know.
Wow, pollution, the real enemy of this movie.
When
Did you know-
Hedorah's going
No,
out,
that's Godzilla versus Hedorah. That's a different movie.
No, it was foreshadowing Godzilla versus Hedorah. Don't you see?
Well, pollution still plays a heavy theme in this movie.
Oh, yeah,
are you
it does.
telling
Yeah,
me
that's true.
that
Yeah, they literally mentioned it at the
that
beginning of this movie
Gabra
as well.
What was that, Nagoda?
I'll say, are you saying Gabra ended up making Hedorah? Is that why Hedorah's there to clean
No.
up pollution?
Well, clearly, Hedorah only existed because Gabra is not real. I'm just saying Gabra could have stopped Hedorah.
True.
I'm gonna stop your heartbeat by shooting you multiple times.
What a wonderful return to form after what was our last interrupt the movie?
Violante.
Oh yeah, jeez.
Damn, I can't believe Manila sounds like a car.
Yeah.
Well, this kid is delusional. Oh, Jesus Christ, the song's playing again.
I don't know why, but
Why
now
is Earth such a hard place to live?
I don't know why, but the music, Ichiro like making gibberish songs of like sounds while going down the stairs. I just pictured Joker, but it's Gabara.
Guys, I can't believe Manila and Godzilla are falling on hard times according to this song.
Well, I mean, it's because of pollution.
Yeah, see? They're talking about pollution here.
Yeah.
It's the real monster. Yeah, see? He's saying they're the real monsters. Pay
Left 4 Dead.
attention to the 60 film.
Left 4 Dead moment. We're the real monsters. Have you gone outside?
Well, it's also works here because this film doesn't really say if the monsters are real or not. They could either be real or just works of fiction.
Yeah.
And that there could just be movies based on them.
Mhm. Right. It is surprisingly like both interpretations are like completely valid. It is kind of interesting just how that it's like, yeah, no, it could be real. This could just be the day in the universe of Godzilla and, everything's at peace. Or, again, real world. I think the most accepted version is like, this is the real world and Godzilla's a fictional character in this world. Like, that is the most acceptable. But I could personally totally see, especially with how often monster attacks are in the universe and how often Japan's just kind of like, oh, okay, and they just rebuild their stuff the next year. I can only see this still being in the main universe.
I
Well,
mean, in
that
some
and
shows. Oh, go ahead.
that and well, Ichiro isn't part of the generation that witnessed Godzilla's first attack. He witnessed him more when he was a hero,
Yeah.
and that kind of relates to Godzilla vs. Hedorah,
Mhm.
where the
Yeah.
military is clearly afraid of him, but Ken isn't.
Yeah. Yeah. The reflection of Japan's like industrial growth at this time is still really interesting to look at, especially in hindsight, with how much cleaner Japan has gotten since then.
When I went, there was no trash anywhere.
Mhm.
It was odd.
That's because they got rid of all the Genshin Impact players.
That's not true. They just went into casinos instead. Pachinkos and gambling.
Ah, yes,
Don't you
let's
mean
go into the
euthanasia
abandoned
centers?
building.
If only it was euthanasia centers.
Were they just waiting there to ambush him?
I think
Yeah,
so.
that's what bullies do.
We're jumping this kid.
All right, MILFs.
We're gonna take away your support. I love how
Man,
they're not even
this really
concerned. Oh my god.
Shut the fuck up. Well,
I'm going to shoot every one of you.
I haven't interrupted you. I said sorry. You go.
This is the 60s version of the Joker right here.
I already made that joke.
Well, Alex hadn't made it.
I'm going to make you into
Yeah,
a
just like the
corpse.
sequel.
Yeah.
Damn, they just mugged him.
So is Gamera Super Monster Joker 2 then?
Well, it is a musical.
Oh, fuck.
And they're talking about you and GBR Kaiju X.
Damn. It's how we have to live.
You guys live?
And my man's doing a weird ass run.
Ichiro an odd child.
That's giraffic.
Never speak again. Why am I laughing at that?
Wow, it's just like a TV. Plays movies.
All right.
I feel like that's too many buttons for a kid's computer.
I mean, they haven't figured that out yet. Give it till the 80s.
Well, hold on. If this takes place in the Godzilla world, Monster Island has already.
Oh
been
yeah, that they
off
would be
screen.
known. Yeah. Okay, yeah, fair.
It would what?
They would have heard about these monsters. They would definitely be known. Okay, never mind.
Well,
Like, if you're saying that they're in the Godzilla world, he just named off a bunch of monsters that are just like that was off screen and in the 60s.
I get,
yeah, but here's the thing. Rodan attacked in the 60s. There were survivors in Son of Godzilla who could have reported, oh, hey, there's a giant spider named Kamunga. And potential filmmakers could go, Giant spider, you say?
Yeah.
Ooh. It's like there's plenty of witnesses to report
Yeah.
on them and describe what they look like.
Yeah. Or publish them in some kind of investigative paper, I suppose. Because to be fair, now that I'm thinking about it, to be fair, uh, shit. Hold on.
He
Yeah, no,
forgot mid-sentence.
that's how my brain works when we're doing a recording. But yeah, no, like this is the '60s. Like it's not like today where this kind of news travels around super quick. And even if you were to give the benefit of the doubt that it's like, oh, okay, research like publishing stuff came up within the year, it always it's always going to take a while, you know. And I was also going to say maybe one of the benefits, depending on how you wish to interpret this, the moon landing thing, the fact that it uses destroy all monster stock footage, if that is supposed to be real, you know, could that lean into the idea of this being in the Godzilla verse? You know, either as like a
Uh,
potential, either as like a prototype to the moon base for Destroy All Monsters, or even like after Destroy All Monsters.
I could kind of see it as a progenitor, like kind of like a staging ground for it.
Yeah.
Man, that is one shitty computer.
Tony Stark built this in a lab with a box of scraps.
In a cave with a box of scraps.
No, the real conspiracy theory is that this isn't a dream. He just psychically connects to them.
Right. Just like how he's psychically connected to this plane.
All right, my favorite recurring character, Pan America.
Don't forget, according to the Mothra
My wor-
movie, telekinesis works through radio waves.
Also, my worst nightmare, being on an airplane filled with white people.
Don't worry, Alex. They're
Don't
all
worry,
going to
look.
be gone. Also, why is the background return to Ultra?
Why not?
What?
The people in that show don't believe in kaiju either, don't you know?
Oh God, no! Kaiju actually pointed that out, and all I could picture is like the people with low attention. So they have like a movie in the forefront, and then there's gameplay of like subway surfers in the corner.
Right. I know what you're talking about.
Oh no, he's getting possessed by an alien.
Oh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Ooh. All right, Godzilla versus Kamacuras. Who's going to win? It's Godzilla.
Oh, look, there's Minya. Minya.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he's not with the Chiri yet, so you can't excuse it.
But it's the newborn version, not the actual.
Well, yeah, of course, it's the newborn version because it's like, yeah, you know. To be fair, like I almost didn't notice him until you pointed out. I was like, oh yeah, that's right, he is right over there. You know, and I think in probably because obviously this is like Blu-ray, so it's
Yeah.
like nice and wide and whatnot. I'm pretty sure when this was filmed, you probably couldn't see him. I'd be surprised if you could.
Dang, and Garrus, you're late.
It's Grossaurus.
I remember the dub, he calls him like Guagosaurus or some shit. Like, he doesn't pronounce his name right.
Yeah, he definitely mispronounces it. I thought it was Grossaurus. It's been too long.
Oh, look, there's added trees with Angiers.
Yeah.
The best character in the
Oh,
movie.
yeah. Huh. Look at
Giant eagle.
Giant Eagle. Yeah. First canonical
But
appearance of a monster using stock footage.
also, I still love how the sub refers to him as Condor.
Right? I was like, bruh.
Is he not a condor? I thought.
The sub still says giant condor, but apparently obscure sources or some shit refers to him as giant eagle.
Not just that, but I'm pretty sure he addressed him as Uwashi, which is giant eagle.
Hmm.
So, which giant condor is different. That's Kondoru. That's condor, but yeah, Uwashi is like eagle, giant eagle. So, why, and it's also on the official Godzilla website, I believe, like the Japanese website that calls him Uwashi. That like further cements that.
Sir, do you want me to get you your fedora, katana, and body pillow?
Yes.
Damn, no wonder why Godzilla is always having such a hard time. He's getting jumped every day, every hour, every second of his life.
Every Godzilla fan fiction ever.
At his home.
Like he just finished off the Kamacuras and the bird just decided, yeah, I want some of that too.
Damn vertigo moment.
Gotta hate random pits.
Man, brother would be dead after that.
Oh yeah.
Oh look, here comes the only other monster who gets new footage coming up.
Yep.
He made the cut. Good for him.
Hi, Kamacuras.
Dang, I kind of get it. Small child. Ichiro, respectfully, you didn't do jack shit.
And Jack left town.
Is that why Ultraman Jack left him on Monster Island?
Oh no, the rope changed.
Man, 0 out of 10, you guys. Worst movie ever.
I can't believe the Kamacuras want to get help.
It's not like this is a dream of Ichiro's and things change because it's a dream.
I hate my brain rot. You did dream like twice, and the fucking dream song from Shark Boy and Lava Girl popped in my head. I'm cursed with knowledge. The Chad.
Oh man, I miss his dub voice.
Same.
Yeah, no, like I said, yeah, Manila's dub voice is like a very charming thing. I don't mind the Japanese one as like I used to be more like, oh, it's so bad, but it's like, no, it's fine for what it is. But
I've
yeah, no,
only
like
seen this movie once, so the only voice I know is the dub voice.
Fun fact about the Japanese voice in Manila.
oh,
Midori Uchiyama actually played a key lock in Destroy All Monsters.
no kidding. So you're trying to say she's an invader?
Yeah. She invaded that young boy's body.
No.
She's a real Masato, I'll tell you.
No.
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 But yeah, no, that's pretty cool.
In fairness, Kai Jokes, you're the one who said invader. I wouldn't have said shit.
I know.
Damn.
Oh god, the fire bombings. It's all coming back.
The voices. The voices.
That was kind of a neat, like weird, and kind of neat transition. Uh, just the way it all like it creates a weird anxiety feeling.
Yeah, despite all the shit people give this movie, it's definitely not lazy
No.
when it comes to the filmmaking, the transitions, the
Mhm.
way Ichiro views the world, and how he goes from real life to dream.
Yeah. Like this is a kids movie, but it's not I don't feel like a like Honda I mean sure he's definitely being unsubtle. Because I mean, the Monster March song is just like super explicit with like, this is the bad, pollution's the bad guy kind of thing. Like very explicit with that, but it never feels like it's babying to the audience.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's like I think he did like Honda really did go out of his way to make sure that it's like a kid in Japan in the '60s would be.
Yeah, you generally kind of have to deal with shit on your own.
Yeah, you'll get
And
some help, but
in the case of the toy maker, I think Ichiro's lucky he actually has someone to watch
that,
over him.
that's true. Yeah. Obviously, this is the name of the actor slips my mind. The toy maker. He like I mean, obviously this is probably somewhat common knowledge, but he is the prophet from GMK. And
Doctor Who.
yeah, and Doctor Who from King Kong Escapes. Yeah, no, I was gonna say that next. Those are like two of his prominent roles in like the kaiju Eiga. Though I'm pretty sure he's had like other roles too. I just can't remember them off the top of my head.
I'm trying to remember what exactly he said about this role compared to his villainous roles. I don't know if he found it comforting or kind of weird compared to him always playing the villain.
Hmm.
It was something like that. I'm not fully sure. Also, people bitch, but Ichiro Miki is one of the more developed characters in the franchise.
Oh,
Like,
definitely.
actually, one of the most.
Yeah, no, he's up there. I think he's up there because yeah, no, you clearly get to see his journey from where he starts and where he ends, and he clearly changes. Like, yeah, there's a very clear sense of like progression with him. So yeah, no, he is undisputably like, and well, it's also because this is kind of a character movie in a way. Uh, so yeah, no, like him being one of the more developed characters of the Godzilla franchise. Yeah, no, that tracks. That definitely tracks.
Make
Um,
a Ichiro story picture and do not connect it to a cinematic universe. All the money, boom, the box office will explode.
he is the more developed Mickey in the Godzilla franchise.
Bruh.
He did it in one movie compared to six.
He's out of line, but he's right.
All right, hand grenades.
I always like the weird tech that Chiro picks up, all the weird junk.
Something I always like is how this could be a companion film to Gamera vs. Giron in when you look at it through the life of a child during that era. It's
Yeah,
like I know we all made fun of the whole stop world crime and all traffic instance because we didn't know what exactly he was referring to until I think there was that recent report going, oh no, there was a lot of kids getting run over during
yeah,
that time, and they all wore like the yellow hats, the blue sweaters, or the blue
mhm,
jackets to
yeah,
make it more identifiable.
mhm. And that's why Chiro's wearing the yellow hat.
Yeah,
Him and other kids, you see it throughout the movie.
That is such a depressing ass thought.
Hmm.
yeah. It's depressing, but it gives it more nuance when you think about it.
Yeah.
I'm horrible. If only Rika wore a yellow hat, she would have got ran over and Yuta would have cursed her.
Gosh darn it.
Horrible, bro.
Well, clearly he didn't have Ichiro's imagination gift.
If he was based, Rika would have turned into a demonic Manoa.
GVR and Kaiju X.
Why are you both in the closet and together?
Yeah, Kaiju
I
X.
don't I don't
There's
want to
something you
answer
want to tell
that.
us?
I don't want to answer that.
It's okay. You can tell us on your own time. We love you either way.
Trapped in the closet with Tom Cruise.
Oh God!
Oh no.
It's like FNAF 4 with Freddy with Foxy.
My driver's license.
I always like that bit.
Yeah. GVR's forced to drink.
Here's something I remember in the dub when he's humping the car. He keeps going very cheap, very cheap, very cheap.
Oh
It was
yeah, yeah.
something weird like that.
Yeah.
Something I'll give the sub to kind of makes things like actually make sense, like with what Ichiro's doing instead of spouting gibberish.
Yeah. I mean,
Even
yeah,
though that
no.
it's still a kids' film, kids say stupid shit, so I guess it doesn't matter either way.
Yeah. I think it still conveys the same points, just a little more confused than the dub, but it's like gotta make some kind of effort to sync up with the like the movement to the best of your ability and whatnot. So
Imagine you look out your window and all you see is a little kid dancing on your car saying that you broke as hell, that this car is cheap.
And then you got Kaiju X trying to buy the car. Even as a criminal, he'd be justified to be scared of the police.
I don't know. This is Japan.
Yeah, they won't shoot you on sight. It's actually pretty semi-rare for a police officer to have a gun, I think.
Oh, right, they'll just beat me to death.
Yeah.
My mistake. I would like to apologize to all of the police in Japan. I made a grave mistake. I was spreading false information. Please don't beat me. Damn, that looks good.
Hell yeah, no, that always looked great. Oh, and you know what? Solid acting from Ichiro too. I never like it's never distracting with him. He feels like a natural to me.
Well, yeah, he got paid with sukiyaki. That'd make any kid do their job.
To the best of their ability.
It always feels so natural for like him to just be himself.
Mhm.
Yeah. Damn, the police really do be barging in. Damn, good thing this is not America.
Is that your car? Yeah. All right. It's gone now.
Well, not only that, but he would have gotten shot as well.
Hello, sorry to interrupt dinner. Just 12 gauge to the skull.
Yeah. That's the American way to do it.
Oh, they like me for real, for real.
Yeah, bacon smoking's no cure for hunger. Well, they weren't enlightened with weed.
Yeah, I can't believe that that's so illegal over there that it's like you get the same punishment as like cocaine or something.
They just don't want to have a good time.
No,
I
seriously.
wonder why Ichiro's always sleeping.
Come on, Kaiju X. We need to recreate Breaking Bad where we shoot a kid.
What?
No, the
The
robbers when
fuck?
they're earlier, when they were talking about like, where Ichiro lives, I was like, it was a delayed joke on my end. That's all.
Sorry, but you just saying that with no context was so dementia concerning.
Internet Explorer moment.
Yeah, pretty much. I had to mention it was delayed, otherwise the timing of this for anyone listening to this is gonna be extra confusing. But yeah, no, Gamera. All right, no, this is like his first proper show up. The one bit of trivia I will know is, or at least something, an interesting observation from the recently published like Shinji Nishikawa art book that came out. Uh, one of the interesting bits of details that he points out is that there are a lot of like curious parallels between Gabra and Godzilla, mostly like in the design. Because it's sort of like, he's got four claws like Godzilla, he has three toes like Godzilla. And like the one thing he points out in particular too is that Gabra's warty skin is reminiscent to the prototypes to G54. He also points out too that the word for bully in Japanese isn't just for kids. It could also be adults, but feasibly it's interchangeable. It's super interpretive. So feasibly, Gabara here could just be a kid, like Minya.
Interjecting right there, but Manila just said the best statement of all time.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's really interesting. I always thought there were similarities between the two.
Mhm. Like seeing Gabara as a theoretical, like a dark reflection of Godzilla, dark and giant air quotes.
So what
Is
you're
it?
saying is Gabra is just the Reddit user of Godzilla.
Yes. That's exactly right.
It's funny you bring that up because now that I'm thinking of it, there's kind of a lot of similarities, or like I don't want to say similarities, just like general connections between this and the original. Like Ishiro Honda said, this was kind of like one of his favorites to make
Yes.
outside of the original.
Mhm.
I don't know if he said that was. Don't remember if he said that was if this was actual his favorite or
He mentioned
favorite
that it was
after
like
the original.
he definitely mentioned it was one of his favorites. So, and I think for him it was just kind of interjecting a strong social theme to the movie that I think made it one of his favorites. So, well, I can see that. It's
Yeah,
also like creativity working with a lower budget. Like this is no Destroy All Monsters. So it's like working around that limitation is like that's where you get to have a lot of fun. So and even though it's like, oh yeah, no, we're watching a stock footage battle right now, it's still edited in a way where it's like, it has a different feel compared to the original. It's not like the Gamma movies at the time where they would just blatantly
yeah.
throw the full fight of a stock footage battle in the middle of the dang movie with no like
Oh,
clever editing.
yeah. We gotta explain what Gamera did in the past movie for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. What's also funny is that in like this is the first Godzilla movie in the franchise where the human elements and the kaiju stuff were shot like same unit. Like they weren't shot by different units. Like Ishiro Honda directed both sequences for the most part.
Really? Oh, yeah, that makes sense because I think Eiji Tsuburaya, while he is still credited for the movie, I do believe this was kind of like along the last years of his life, and he just
Uh,
was not well
yeah,
by the point
because yeah, he passed on like the next year after
1970.
this.
Yeah, 1970. Yeah.
Really, the only thing that super bothers me about the stock footage is Godzilla's design changing. That's just a
I
me thing with
yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, I get it.
I think it works. IMO.
It kind of works because it's a dream. Like appearances constantly change randomly, so I
Hmm.
could see it working here better than Godzilla's just appearance changed because they were using the old suits in the water.
Yeah. Even though that does happen like future movies too, or even oh yeah, no, even previous movies, even before this Godzilla's appearance would change depending on the take. It would just like because it's like in Son of Godzilla, for example, like they have the water scenes with him are the suit from Sea Monster, but then they use the like Musako Goji suit. This one right here, ironically, for the Son of Godzilla land scenes. So
Oh, look, they covered up Manila with rocks.
yep, they covered him up
Yep,
again. There he is.
there's Manila. What are you
no,
doing?
Can't believe it. He's in two places at once.
I love that Godzilla facial expression. He's done with it.
You think that's why
Oh,
Manila's not
dead
talking?
Kamakers.
Yep.
Oh man, here comes another part I missed from the dub. How do you like that, weirdo?
Oh, oh, that was an added line. Oh,
Yeah.
huh. Interesting.
Do you know the implication of that tiny smoke ring becoming giant size at human sized Manila? Does that
Oh,
mean giant Manila can make a kaiju sized smoke ring?
oh gosh. Well, here's the thing to go to. You're assuming everything has to scale up when that could just be the smoke ring using the growth ability to become big. You see what I mean?
So does that mean giant Manila can make his smoke ring shrink?
Right. That would be the idea.
So that's how he crushed King Ghidorah's neck.
There you go. Now you're thinking like a trooper.
I can't believe Manila left him to get webbed up.
Help your pops, kid. Never mind. I think Godzilla's got this. Oh,
Here's funny about that. Godzilla, they're in this context, they're saying the atomic right knocked Kamunga, but clearly in the next shot, when you see Kamunga falling, you can see Godzilla's foot kicking it.
oh, right, right.
And I was gonna say like monsters have nothing to do, huh?
Yeah, something I kind of like that correlates between the dream and real life is Ichiro has 5 bullies. Godzilla fights 5 monsters in the dream. Each one represents a bully.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, because not counting the multiple Kamakurs, if you're just counting them as
Like
one
one
single
thing.
monster. Yeah, Kamakurs, Giant Condor, or Giant Eagle, then Nibar and Kamanga, and then Gabra.
Wow, I never noticed that before.
Yeah,
Wow, that's huh.
it's a really neat revelation that adds more to this movie when you think about it.
Yeah, no kidding. Wow.
I can't believe it. Gabra is stronger than King Ghidorah. Look at this. The smoke ring doesn't even go all the way around his head.
Well, don't you know King Ghidorah has a smaller neck?
I know, but I guess Gabra's horns block smoke rings, or maybe his hair.
Do you guys think Ishiro Honda, Tomiyuki Tanaka, e.g. Tsuburaya, and Akira Ifukube would just look at versus debaters and go, Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, they're missing the point.
I think so.
Uh-oh,
We add that to
Nintendo's
his
gonna sue
power.
him.
Can we add that to Manila's powers? Manila Ball.
Manila ball. Big plastic. He rolls. It's like an escape maneuver, Manila ball. Yeah, no, he was clearly a ball right there.
Oh no, it's the red bamboo.
Oh, yeah, they're the one other thing that doesn't get stock footage in this. It actually has original footage in this movie.
They really put trees over that?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they did.
They're like no more trees. I guess the planes got rid of them all.
Yeah, they firebombed him.
Man, being Godzilla must suck in this era. This is all one day, isn't it?
Maybe.
A couple days.
Oh no, that's right. It has been a couple days. That's right.
One day you go fight this guy, the other day you get jumped by two guys. Then the humans come.
All right, so where do the human jets fit into the bully equation, Alex?
They're the police.
The police, yeah, I was gonna say. Because
Okay,
they just
that works.
barge into his home.
Okay, that works.
They would stop Ichiro's vigilante justice upon the bullies. Godzilla says I'm fucking grounded.
The painter's the equivalent to Baragon because Manila would bully the shit out of him.
Godzilla says, "Why are you hanging out with that human? I just blew up these planes."
True parent moment.
Oh my god, you guys, this is just a pointless recreation of the Son of Godzilla moment. No, this is how Ichiro will view it and how it would inspire him. Yeah, the scene is fine, Godzilla fans. You don't need to listen to internet has-beens.
Yeah.
All right, son. Now I'm teaching you how to go gambling.
See you later, kid.
Oh no, Matango.
Yeah, Jox, you want to explain why you have a leaf suit?
Guys, well, no, that clear GVR is the one with the leaf suit. I'm innocent in this.
Oh, so GVR is a leafy.
On one hand, he is dodging the question. On the other hand, GVR slander would be kind of funny. He's gonna watch this and be like, why?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because he decided to bail.
He sensed the approaching input.
Blah, 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 blah.
There we go.
Leatherface moment right there.
I can't believe they added it to Fortnite. When's Manila in Fortnite?
Him using gun would be pretty epic.
Godzilla says to carry a piece, you know.
I like how he just stares at him the whole time. I don't give a shit.
I did not realize how fast this movie is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, the movie's only like 70 minutes, and this is the Japanese version.
Well, I don't think there's really much of a difference, like in terms of length between the two cuts. I think it's like a few seconds at most.
Yeah.
And then we see a couple of Toho regulars sitting right beside him. Finally, with this amount of cash, I could buy one carton of eggs.
Society ever becomes like that, I'm still alive. Just put a bullet in my head, please.
No, you see, that's not even enough for the eggs. That's for the gas money to get the eggs. Is he drinking?
Yes, and go to people drink when they're stressed.
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just dropped out there for a second. Yeah, don't worry, I'm still with the movie. Have you guys been hearing what I've been saying at all, or?
No.
Oh.
What have you been saying?
What was the last thing I said that you remember?
Maybe the gibberish?
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
that's gibberish.
Oh, wow, jeez. But yeah, no, there was like a line earlier in the movie of like Ichiro saying that I was like, boys can cry too. I find that to be kind of a potent, like a surprisingly strong statement about like, boys. Like, it's not always just about being tough. It's like you can have a softer side too. So that was,
Is that why
oh,
he hates this movie?
this is,
So, Kaiju X, what you're saying is that we should all get in touch with our feminine side.
yes, there's nothing wrong with that.
Manila me after work.
Yeah.
Straight to the bed.
Damn, that is one strong kid. Yeah, where the hell are all the versus debaters with Ichiro lifting that rock?
Right?
That is one strong ass kid.
Alex,
What?
Ichiro and zombies gonna be crazy.
Ichiro enhanced strength.
Because when you think about it, that fucking rock is enough to actually hit Manila's tail with enough force to do the atomic ray.
Right. Which requires at least one Godzilla stomp to do. So yeah, that's a heavy ass rock.
Can't wait for Ichiro versus All for One.
If I have to deal with all these guys, you have to deal with this guy.
Right.
He just kicked him.
Damn. Godzilla's willing to let Manila be murdered.
Hey, at least Manila's roaring now. Someone get this man a pacifier. He'd do a lot better if he had his pacifier.
Right.
You could tell all these suits did drugs because in a few years they all looked like shit.
Yeah. when they appeared in God Man and Green Man, it was just never the same.
Kind of weird how Manila did blackface in the 70s.
Good grief. What a biter.
The
See,
eater.
this is what happens if you don't give him his pacifier. If he just had the pacifier, he'd be beating down Gabra real easily, like the Green Man.
I still have a hard time buying the fact that Gabra is supposed to be a mutant frog. Where'd the hair come from?
Mutation.
I mean, I guess that's fair, but still.
The only logical explanation I could offer is that it's Ichiro's dream. That's probably what his dream conjured up.
I guess. Like adding like weird, like like metaphysical traits from the real Gabra to the monster.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, he actually has hair.
To add on to the like mutation thing, there are cases where fish will be hairy because of radioactivity.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, no kidding. Oh, that's
I can't remember why it happened, but when I was in Wisconsin, they found fish like that. Wow, down there.
okay. Interesting.
Where
Actually
did they
feasible.
find? Does Monster Island just have giant trees like that? Giant kaiju-sized trees?
Well, why wouldn't it? This is a kaiju island.
Yeah.
Is that why the humans are invading? They need a bigger wood supply?
No, they'd only invade if they had oil.
That is true. No, America would invade if they had oil. So that's why you don't see Americans. Why is Japan invading them?
Okay, for real though, do you really think the US military would go, yes, let's disturb Godzilla
Yes.
with his infant son?
You see, the
Bacon,
consequences
this-
of this is going to go to Japan.
Bacon, this is America we're talking about. They do stupid shit all the time.
This is true.
I'm pretty sure they would provoke Godzilla for a drop of oil.
Dog, I'm gonna be real. They better be pulling up with a mecha. Otherwise, that president is the dumbest motherfucker.
Oh, so you mean Trump?
We're on another suit now. We're on a different Godzilla suit now.
Godzilla attacked my good friend Gabara, the very best on Monster Island, the very best.
Mr. President, you're aware that Gapra isn't real, right? He's just a figment of some kid's imagination.
Are you aware that you are about to be shot dead on sight? That's right, die liberal scum.
But I'm not on Fifth Avenue.
You're gonna have 5 bullets in your leg, kid.
Shouldn't you give me McDonald's for my last meal?
I need a Whopper meal immediately.
Mr. President, that's Burger King.
Mr. President, that's Burger King. Shut up. I didn't ask.
Did you guys notice that Godzilla pushed Manila away from the fight?
Wait, is that why Gabra's hair is orange?
Yes.
Yes. He's actually a mutated Donald Trump.
Yeah, it all makes sense now. Ichiro and Trump are mentally connected.
He doesn't have a tail.
Yeah, I prefer in the dub where he says, "You are a loser."
Oh, yeah.
Never meet your heroes, kid.
Yeah.
Little did Ichiro know, Godzilla was racist.
Damn, the earliest Godzilla leaves in a movie.
Yeah.
54 minutes in. Oh shit, we still got 14 minutes left.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, weird to think. It's
Yeah,
like obviously
really.
it's not the last time we're gonna see kaiju. They're gonna be those flashes, but is that the last point Godzilla appears?
Yeah, I think it's just Manila and Gabra with the flashes.
Right.
Did you
Oh my
hear this
god.
guy? Kidnapping is a serious crime. You just robbed the bank.
Mhm.
Okay, now I remember with the whole actor talking about his toy maker role. He compared it. He said it was the weakest like role in his life compared to others.
Oh, okay.
It's like,
Oh,
dude, no, it's not.
no, I don't think so. There is a certain member of like maybe compared to his other movies, maybe, but bringing yeah, no, I'd say the role by itself is still fine. Like, like he still has a certain like a certain presence to him. Did the two robbers? Did the two robbers appear in anything again?
I never recognized them in any other movie.
Because I think the only thing I will make note of, and I could be wrong on this, this is just kind of going off of memory here. I do believe a Chiro's actor does return for an episode of Ultraman. It was either Ace or Taro. Yeah, no, I know he has a reappearance in one of the Ultra shows.
If only he was in Gamera as well. The trifecta could have been completed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Return of Ultraman and Ultraman Taro.
Oh,
Yeah, no, he was in episode 8 of Return of Ultraman. Oh, shoot. Oh, he was also in Daigoro versus Goliath. I never knew that. Huh.
he's collecting them all.
Well, it's clearly to add to his computer, don't you know?
You know, they could have just left.
Well, I mean, like Ichiro probably would have told the police like what was up, so they have to find him.
Yeah, no witnesses.
Yeah, no witnesses.
I don't think the kid would be a reliable.
I don't know. Kids going missing, that's pretty scary.
What am I missing? I had to deal with my.
Oh yeah, no, just kidnapping.
Oh, yeah. I just realized this movie's Home Alone if it was good.
I was just gonna bring up Home Alone. Like I was trying to get that in there somewhere, and then you got to it. Damn it.
I psychically stole your joke.
Yes, you did. Because we're all brainless like that.
The KWC has one brain cell. We take turns using it.
I remember like these kind of scenes creeped me out when I was younger. That and Anguirus, inexplicably Anguirus, and I don't know why.
Fingers like the monster in general, or
Yeah, just like the monster for a very specific shot when he was first shown. That was
oh, in
creeping
this
out.
movie.
Yeah, and like in this movie and the stock footage it comes from, always creeped me out. I was always so scared. But then like Angus could appear in Godzilla versus Godzilla, and I was never frightened of him. It was so weird.
Do you know why you were afraid of it?
No idea. I think it might have been the shadows, if I had to guess.
Damn, bro, you were just eee when he was just
Damn, you
standing
didn't take it
there.
with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn, bro, I would have pocketed some of that cash.
Oh,
You know where the officers are. You could have just brought the bag to them.
Why are you calling the police, sir? That's a good thing.
Some of the robbers and zombies.
Quick, Ichiro, drop something else down the hole.
And the most incompetent robbers.
Yeah. Definitely the most like cartoony elements of the movie, but it's like they are entertaining, they are fun. It is just kind of it is a little just maybe a little weird. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think that's where it's the most or at least that's the element that's most like, oh, kids movie kind of thing. Whereas everything else is still played pretty intelligently in my opinion.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, with this sequence and at the end where he's fighting his bully,
Right?
there was that weird, like, kind of like freeze frame motion going on. That was because Ishiro Honda personally hated violence, right? Like, there
Yes,
was that
yes.
weird kind of editing to it.
Yeah, with the final battle with the Gabra. Yeah.
And kind of with this fight as well.
Right. Oh, I think more importantly, if I am remembering the details correctly, it was more specifically that he didn't necessarily want to have the kids fighting, but even that he was still kind of a like Honda, like anti-violence in general with him. So
Damn, he's really ready to just go and stab that kid, isn't he?
I'm surprised he's still kicking after getting liquid nitrogen. Holy shit!
Or the power scalers of this guy.
You
Damn
see,
it.
in his D&D sheet, he leveled all of his stats to strength and constitution, but his intelligence is a 1.
You see, if this was in America, that guy would have gotten arrested for having the money in his car.
Oh yeah.
That and he would have been arrested for not being white. Damn, Kaiju Eggs, you really got yourself in trouble.
That would be a me thing to do.
Hey guys, did we capture him?
Yeah. Hey, did we do it? Oh.
What a baby.
Bro, he's like 6 or 7. Like,
Right?
leave the kid alone, dog. You really have beef with like elementary schooler.
I love how I bring up like, oh, there's this emotional bit where it's like, oh, boys can cry too, and Alex over here is just like, what a baby.
Hey, this is 60s Japan. You have to adapt.
You mean unadapted?
He had his yellow hat and his blue coat. He's fine. I don't know about you fellers, but Ichiro's mom is looking very fine.
Do you have one just like a mom radar where it's
Yeah.
every single movie we watch together? It's just either I don't know about you guys, and it's a conventionally like a super attractive woman, or you just randomly go in the audience, yum.
It's either a mother or a Karen.
God damn it.
Sometimes, quite literally, their name is
My-
Karen.
My biggest defeat.
Yeah, that was the funniest one. Holy shit.
Amazing.
Wisest words ever said. Manila is a higher power.
Manila, god of children.
Yeah, Manila is a god.
He is a very gentle god.
Oh my gosh, frames are cut out of the movie. I know it's a creative decision, but still.
So when is he gonna throw him into space?
Right now.
Damn, Ichiro and Mickey really do be one of the strongest Godzilla human characters.
Can't wait for Ichiro to just solo Ozaki.
Based. Now, according to fans on the internet, this is the most confusing scene of all cinema.
Imagine, if you will, if a Godzilla movie had nothing to do with Godzilla and it ended very oddly. You are in the Twilight Zone.
Indianapolis.
Are people really confused about why he honked the horn?
It do be kind of odd that like his character development is just like I'm a decent child, and then he just bullies this random dude.
He just decides to be a gremlin.
Yeah, I mean, like they dared him to do that earlier in the movie when they stole it, when they mugged him.
My only
So I
thought with
guess-
that is it's after him beating the shit out of Gabra. It's him basically saying, I could do all these things, back off.
Yeah.
Do not push me.
Yeah.
Just like Godzilla.
Yeah. Wow, this movie is smarter than a lot of idiots give it credit for.
Right. Because they expect him to be the moral kid throughout, but it's like this movie really is just fight for yourself. You know,
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest takeaway this movie provides. It's a surprisingly smart message to leave with kids. It's like you can't always rely on those around you necessarily. Sometimes you got to fight for yourself, and weirdly enough, that's just how you kind of integrate. So,
And that was our commentary for Godzilla's Revenge. Fuck off.
okay, bye.
Bye.
God, no.